Hi guys, just want to share with you a vintage lady junk journal that I've made for a swap over on Junk Journal Junkies Facebook group. This journal is a 6x4 journal, which is my favourite size to make, and it had to have 4 signatures, each of 10 pieces of paper folded in half, so it's 20 pages, vintage lady images throughout the journal, and some sentiments which you will see. I covered my chipboard with some scrapbook paper, and then I've added some lace, which you can just about see the texture on there, before using this fabric coaster, which is lace trimmed, and I've tea-dyed that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the spine had to be between 1.5 and 2 inches wide, so mine's about 1.5 inches wide. I've used a corner here that's plastic but looks a bit like metal, and as you can see, a seam binding closure, some little trim flowers, and this frame which I've put an image of a vintage lady inside, and some bling just on the spine just to add a bit of interest. So we'll go inside and I'll show you what I've done. So the first page, or just inside the cover, I've created a pocket which I've added a tag and a little charm in the shape of a dress. And then the first signature's got a vintage lady image with some lace and one of the sentiments, and each of the signatures has got a little tab just to add interest. And you can see I've added lace and punch edges, which I'll show you as we go through. So as you see, I've used tea-dye paper. So this is the punched edge, which gives like a doily effect, which I really like. Some of the sentiments have been stamped on, and then the others have been printed off and stuck in separately. Lace of various sorts I've added. This is a tuck spot. Tea-dye paper with a sentiment and a little heart punch. Some music, sheet music paper with some lace on the edge. And throughout the journal I've used my favourite Martha Stewart punch to punch out little butterflies, which I've attached as well. There's washi tape as well in here. This is some lined paper that is from a vintage download that I purchased, and I thought that would look really nice in here. Another one of the Martha Stewart punches, and this is a pocket I've created, which is the centre of the first signature. It's got a little tag here with a vintage lady on it. I think that was a free download from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Some seam binding and a little quote, and then this bit that folds back here has created a tuck spot there as well. More tea-dyed paper and a vintage image. This is a little glassine bag that I've added some spare quotes and bits and pieces in, and just added a little butterfly on the flap of it, and that's been stuck in with some washi tape. This is a pocket I've created using a vintage lady image and a sentiment, and this is just a tea-dyed index card that I've added in there. More music paper and a little punched butterfly. More tea-dyed paper. This is another vintage lady image that's created a tuck spot there. Another one there. And one of the sentiments that I've created a tuck spot like that there. More tea-dyed paper and another vintage lady image. So that's the first signature. Second signature is another vintage lady image again with lace and a tab on the page. Another sentiment and a heart punch, and I've added a little butterfly on that back of that tab there. Then we've got a little pocket and a tag inside which has got an advert with a vintage lady on it from a magazine that I've got, and another sentiment, another punch butterfly and some lace. Another one of the vintage lady images. These all these vintage lady images I got off of Pinterest. Just another heart punch and another sentiment which I've created, another tuck spot there, and added a little butterfly in the corner there. This is some paper from a notebook I've got, and it's lined, and it's on here. It's got some, looks like hand embroidery, so I thought it'd be quite nice to add that in. I created another tuck spot here using another vintage lady image, and this is actually using an old sewing machine, so I thought that'd be quite apt to have with the embroidered page. Some more lace and a little tuck spot here that I've created using a little sentiment. This is a pocket here for bits and pieces to be tucked in. More tea-dyed paper and a pocket here with another vintage lady. And also that creates a tuck spot there as well. Stamped sentiment. Another vintage lady tuck spot. With some lace on the bottom, more lace edged paper, some more of the notebook paper with the lines on it, more tea-dyed paper, and this is an image that I've fussy cut out and stuck in. This is an envelope that I've put in using washi tape, and obviously that opens like that to add bits and pieces to. More tea-dyed paper, another sentiment with a couple of butterfly punches. So that's the second signature, and we're on the third one now, which has got a vintage lady image and some lace and another tab. More tea-dyed paper, some washi tape to create some banners. Sorry, I'm not sure how good the light is for this, but it's about the 5th time I've tried to video it. So this is obviously another vintage lady, which creates a tuck spot there. More tea-dyed paper. This is a double tuck spot created using the doily, and then an overlay, and as I say, you can tuck in both areas there. And the back of it's the same, but I've just added a sentiment there. More tea-dyed paper, and this is a tuck spot like that. Tea-dyed scrapbook paper, and here is a little tuck spot there. This is a free image, yet again I think from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I've just added that with some washi tape as a kind of little tip-in, and a sentiment with some more washi tape, and another tuck spot here, and that's been edged with my punch. More tea-dyed paper, another stamped thing. Sentiment. This is another one of the adverts from the magazine, which I've used, and attached that in with washi tape. Another image that I've fussy cut. This is another vintage lady image, and this time I've attached it so it creates a side loading pocket there. Another one of the sentiments, another tuck spot here, So that's the third signature, and the final signature, it's another lady with the lace and the tab. Just a sentiment stuck in, some more of the paper, the music paper, more tea-dyed paper, and another tuck spot vintage lady image. This is the another sentiment that I've stuck to create another tuck spot there. Obviously another vintage lady image. More of the lined paper from the notebook. Another one, another vintage lady image that I've completely stuck down. Another tip-in, which is with the washi tape, the vintage lady. A sentiment where I've just added some lace to the edge just to give a bit of texture there. Small washi tape for a banner, both sides. This is the other side of the note paper, and another vintage lady image. Another one with a tuck spot. Another image I've fussy cut out, and some more of the music note paper. Another sentiment which I've edged with lace, and put some little butterflies, and then finally we've got a pocket at the back, and that's the back of the journal. So hopefully this video's worked this time. As I say, it's not my first time, well, it's about my 5th time of recording, so as I say, I wanted to get this video to share with you. So hopefully the light will be okay, and the sound and everything. So okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Bye.